Hi Northies, how are you all going? I want you to know how much I miss you all, and I'm looking forward to the time when we will be able to be together rather than together apart. I want to take a few moments to talk to you about our decisions about the way forward into the future, but first let me say a big thank you. Firstly, I want to say a thank you to everyone who's been involved in our Northies online services. How amazing have they been? I want to say a huge thank you to our tech crew, Caleb and Andy and Jack and Lachlan, who have worked tirelessly to bring this to us in such an excellent way. So we say a big thank you to them. Also to our Nashville team, Luke and Jess, Joel and Danny, thank you for what you have brought to really help us to worship and to enter into that place of really seeking God and worshiping Him. For our amazing teaching team who have brought the word every week in a succinct and clear way, which has helped us to really understand about the new day that God brings us to and into each day. And also to our hosts who tie it together so well. Then we've had everyone who's shared their journey in our online service. Thank you, they've been great. And also to people who have led communion, and to our Northies Kids team who have put up some great enjoyable experiences for our children. Thank you to everyone, it's been truly amazing. I want to also say a big thank you to our Northies prayers, the people who meet on Sunday morning on Zoom and Monday morning early on Zoom to keep praying for our church and for you and for the needs of the church, and to all of those people who are praying in twos and threes around our region. A big thank you to Di Pacey for coordinating all of the prayer needs of the church and letting us all be informed of those. And also to every person who's opened their homes so that people can come together to share fellowship. We cannot forget our pastoral care team who are working behind the scenes all the time. Thank you for the hours you're putting in to support people. And also to our Northies leadership team, a big thank you. These days are certainly challenging, and more than ever, we need to wait on the Lord, to depend on Him, never to rely on what we think we know, but to seek Him and His ways in everything we do. So in light of this, as we've sought Him as a leadership team, we've been praying about the next steps for gathering together as a church family. Unfortunately, due to the restrictions requiring that we have to meet a 4 square metre rule when meeting together, we're unable to meet at the Wallsend SDA at the moment because we couldn't all gather there. The numbers are limited and we wouldn't have enough space. Some churches have started going back, those who have smaller numbers and therefore don't demand so much space. Some churches are having booking systems, but I would hate to exclude anyone, or for someone to turn up unexpectedly at the door and say, sorry, you can't come in. And so with our desire to keep everyone safe and everyone to feel included and a part of the whole, we've decided to continue our Northies online for the next 2 months. Now, that does not mean we cannot gather together. We should gather together. We should worship together. We should pray together and join in communion together. And of course, even have a cuppa together in small groups in our homes. And to this end, we're really keen to have people to open their homes and say, look, I'm willing to invite 5 or, for you to allocate 5 to 8 people to our home so that we can share in our online service together. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to email you, or you can respond on the website in the message part online below where we deliver the service. And I'm going to ask that if anyone would be willing to open their home for small groups to gather for the online service on Sunday mornings, then to please let us know. Or if you would like to be a part of a small group gathering in a home, then we would also ask that you let us know. Perhaps you're already gathering with a group in a home. It'd be great to know that as well, so that we can really make opportunity for everyone to come together in a small way. Now, of course, we know that the church is not a building, it's the body of Christ. And so whether we meet in tens or hundreds, Christ is present with us. And the fellowship that comes through meeting together with him is so invaluable. And so it helps us to build one another up and to encourage one another. So I want to bring to you this verse from Hebrews 10, verses 24 and 25 from the Passion Translation, just to really encourage us about gathering together, even in small numbers. Discover creative ways to encourage others and to motivate them towards acts of compassion, doing beautiful works as expressions of love. This is not the time to pull away and neglect meeting together, as some have formed the habit of doing, because we need each other. In fact, we should come together even more frequently, eager to encourage and urge each other onward as we anticipate that day dawning. That's from Hebrews chapter 10. That's God really encouraging us. Don't neglect meeting together now. In fact, we need it more than ever and more frequently than ever. So let's find ways to do that. We love you all so much, and I want to assure you of our prayers for you. Ian and I daily pray for NORTHIES family, and we want you to know that we are with you all the way. And I want you to remember that God is your source of strength, your wisdom, your security, your safety, and of course He loves you above all. He is everything that you need. And so let us then with confidence draw near to the throne of grace, that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. Every blessing to you and to your family.